Okay, well, my name is Mariano Malve. I live in Puerto Madryn, which is a city here in Atlantic Patagonia in Argentina. I'm currently doing my PhD. I'm entering my third year, and I study green crabs, which are crabs native from Europe and Northwest Africa. They are an invasive species, pretty much all around the globe, and they have been invading all continents except Antarctica. And they arrived here in Patagonia in 1999 or 2000, it is not clear. So we have almost 25 years since their first detection here in Argentina. Well, it is thought that these crabs enter via ships, via an oil vessel, and most of these introductions come from the water these vessels have for buoyancy reasons. So it is suspected that the introduction uh, occurred through ballast water, which is the water that the ships use for buoyancy reasons. And when they come here in Patagonia, they release this water, and probably a larvae or a juvenile was present there, and they started in the, yeah, invading and spreading along the coast. So that was the main hypothesis, but it is currently unknown if this was only a single event or multiple events have been occurring along the coast, which is the most likely scenario. Well, we are trying to study this, but um, seeing what has happened in other regions, this green grab has a lot of impacts not only in native biota but also in their physical environment. So they compete with other native crabs for food and shelter, and they also eat a lot of animals on the rocky shores, mostly mussels, also worms, but they pretty much eat everything they got. And they also, but they're when they are feeding, they also alter the sediment. So in saltwater environments, like salt marshes, they have a huge impact on altering these physical structures. But well, here in Argentina, we know very little about the impacts of these species, so we are trying to figure that out in rocky shores and also in saltwater environments. Well, there is so much, there's not much information about the crab, so we are starting to see how the populations are performing here in Patagonia. So we studied rocky shores, intertidal rocky shores, and we are putting traps to collect the crabs. And so we've done this in 19 sites along the coast, covering 7 degrees of latitude, encompassing two different biogeographic regions. So we travel a lot, more than 5,000 kilometers along the coast, putting these traps. And we are currently processing all this information. Yeah, we see a lot of abundance, particularly in the north, and less abundance towards the south. But we are trying to understand this in the coming months. Yeah, unfortunately, it's quite difficult to. Well, it is impossible to eradicate them. And what some people are trying to do now is to lower the population numbers to a threshold that it is not damaging for the environment. But this involves a lot of trapping, a lot of money, and a lot of time. And you have to do that consistently over the years. And even so, the results are not guaranteed. So in the future, the population can come back because of the larvae. And well, this species is one of the best invading species because it's really difficult to contain it. Yeah, and it is thought that the crabs are going to spread even more to the north, reaching Uruguay and southern Brazil. So models are saying that, and it is likely to happen. Well, I always knew that I'm going to do this from yeah, very young age. When I was in school and I had 12 years old, I already knew that I was going to study biology, and I did. I never thought I'm going to dedicate myself to marine environments because at the moment I live in a coastal city and I was more interested in terrestrial ecology and forest and something like that. And I went to study in a university that has no access to the ocean. But yeah, then I come back.